What is hard-boiled detective fiction? Imagine a city shrouded in darkness where corruption and violence are rampant and the line between good and evil is blurred. This is the world of hard-boiled detective fiction. So, what makes this genre so unique? At the heart of hard-boiled detective fiction is the hard-boiled detective, a tough, cynical, and often solitary figure. This detective is not your typical hero. They are flawed, doubtful, and sometimes even luckless. Unlike the classic detectives who are confident and supernaturally skilled, hard-boiled detectives are gritty and realistic, often navigating through the darker aspects of human nature. The setting of these stories is usually a city, but not just any city, a dark, dangerous, and corrupt one. The city itself becomes a character, influencing the narrative with its harshness and moral decay. Gangsters and corrupt officials are common, making violence and crime a normal part of life. This urban backdrop is far from the isolated, cozy settings of traditional detective stories. The language and tone of hard-boiled fiction are also distinct. The writing is hard-edged and direct, reflecting the no-nonsense attitude of the detective and the world they inhabit. Graphic sex and violence, along with vivid and often sordid urban backgrounds, are typical elements of this genre. The dialogue is fast-paced and slangy, adding to the gritty realism. The plots in hard-boiled fiction rarely focus on neatly solving a crime. Instead, they often end in a violent climax that makes things more complicated. The journey of the investigation is more interesting than the destination, with the detective struggling through moral and physical dilemmas. There might be some resolution, but it's rarely complete or satisfying. The detective often walks away from the aftermath, wondering if they did the right thing. Hard-boiled fiction combines elements of noir and American detective fiction, creating a unique narrative style. It stresses sensations of anxiety, amazement, horror, and dread, and the detective's interior monologue plays a significant role in conveying these emotions. This genre emerged in the early 1920s and was popularized by writers like Dashiell Hammett, Raymond Chandler, and James M. Cain. In summary, hard-boiled detective fiction is a tough, unsentimental, and cynical genre that explores the darker side of society. It's characterized by its gritty settings, flawed detectives, and realistic tone, making it a compelling and intense form of storytelling.